to another session with Move with Us Physio and Pilates. Got another spectacular background today for you here in New Zealand. We've had a bit of snow a bit early, but you can see it in the background. So we're going to do a prenatal session today. I'm 26 weeks pregnant. It's going to be just the mat and yourself. We've got a little bit of side lying work and a little bit of propping yourself up. Make sure you're okay to exercise, and give me a like, follow, share, subscribe. We're going to start with a few little warm-ups, so we're going to come down right onto our sides there for me. So your hips and knees are stacked, and we're going to come down and we're just going to start with our book openers. So we're going to take a nice big deep breath in, and as we breathe out, we're going to rotate right round, follow with the eyes. Breathe in as you bring it back. Breathe out as you roll right over, keeping the hips facing forward, keeping them stacked. I want you to start to try and draw up through the pelvic floor and the core, like you're stopping yourself from passing urine, passing wind. Draw the belly button into the back of the spine. Relax it the whole way down as you come back to the start. Breathe out as you roll up, draw everything up. Breathe in as you bring it back down. Breathe out as you roll that hand right up and over. Follow with the eyes, keep the hips shining forward. One more, reaching up and over. Then we're going to go for nice big circles around the world. Imagine you're drawing a big circle around. Still drawing up through the pelvic floor. Tighten that belly button into the back of the spine. Relax everything as you come back to starting position. Breathing out, pulling everything up, tightening the back passage to the front to the belly button. Relax it as you come back to the start. 3 more. Big circles around, keeping the hips stacked. Lovely. And then we're just going to bring our bottom hand underneath just to support our head, okay? We're going to try and just tuck that top hip down towards the far corner. For me, it's the mountains. And so you've got a little bit of space in between there for me. Going to take a nice big deep breath in, and on your outward breath we're going to lift that top knee away, draw up through the pelvic floor. Breathe in, bring it back. Breathe out to lift. Breathe in, bring it back. Breathe out to lift. In to bring it back. Pull up the pelvic floor, working all those little muscles around the hip. Squeeze everything as you lift. Relax it as you come down. Keep that core activated so you're not just relaxed into the mat. Got a little bit of a hand space. Draw those bumps in. Tighten the core as you lift. Lovely. Then we're going to lift the feet for me. And then we're going to lift that top knee. Try and keep that core activated. Squeeze the muscles in your bum. Pull up through the pelvic floor as you lift. Good. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax that back down, but you're going to keep that left leg lifted, and we're going to kick to the sky and back. Keep the sides lifted. Point the toes to the sky. And we've got 6. Good. All those little muscles in your bottom. 5. Breathe out. Draw everything up. 4. Good. 3. Nice length in the side. 3. 2. 1. Hold it out there. We've got little circles. Imagine you're drawing a little line around the inside of the hip. Your glutes are screaming at you now. Good. Draw the tummy muscles in. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Bring that back in. Give that glute a little rub there for me. We're just going to then come up onto our elbow, okay? So we're going to really work a little bit through our shoulder stability as well. So make sure that your shoulder and elbow are in line and that you've got nice wide collarbones. Keep a little bit of a lift up through the side so you're working through those obliques for me. We're going to keep that leg out nice and straight. Flex the toes. And we're going to go for our side lifts. Squeezing the buttock, keeping the length in the side. Breathing out to lift, drawing the core in. And we're going to go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up there. We're going to sweep it forward. Sweep it back. Sweep it forward. The glutes are shaking. Keep pushing up. Nice. I've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Give that a little breath to rub off there for me. You're going to bring those fingertips to the ears for me. Breathing in for me, outward breath. We're just going to rotate that elbow down to the hip. Breathe in as you come back. Breathe out as you rotate around. Breathe in as you come back. Breathe out to lift up through, working through those obliques. Drop up through the pelvic floor as you lift. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to combine those movements. We're going to have that leg out nice and straight. Flex the toes. You're going to lift. Keep the length. Breathing out to lift. Good. Squeezing the core, belly button, pelvic floor. Tightening everything as we lift the leg. Flex up. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Let that come forward. Come down there for me. Give that a little rotate around. Give those shoulders a little relax off there for me. And then we're going to come onto our backs, but we're going to prop ourselves up with our elbows. So make sure our elbows are just in that back of our shoulders, and you've got a little bit of a prop with nice wide collarbone for me. Tuck the chin in for me. Go for a few little pelvic tilts so you get a nice neutral spine. So tuck the pelvis underneath, roll it forward, and then find that halfway point. Hold it there for me. Keep the chin tucked in. We're going to breathe in, outward breath. Float the left leg up into tabletop. Bring it back down. Float the right. Draw those tummy muscles in as you lift that leg. Pull up through the pelvic floor. Good. Draw those tummy muscles in. Nice. Push out of the shoulders. Keep the chin tucked in. Keep the eye line looking down. Bit of a workout through those shoulders as well. And we've got 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold the left leg up there. We're going to extend to the sky. Back to tabletop. Breathing out to extend. In to come back. Breathing out to extend. In to come back. Pull up the back passes to the front of the belly button. And we've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Little circles, drawing a little line around the inside of that hip joint. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Give that a little rock side to side. I'm going to work the other side. So float the right leg up into tabletop. And then you're going to extend the toe to the sky as 2, 1. Hold it out there, little circles around the inside of that hip. Drawing little circles, draw the tummy muscles in. You're sweeping that around for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Little rock side to side then for me. And then we're just going to come up into that nice high sitting position there for me. We're going to come up nice and tall, grow the spine there up out of those seat bones. Knees are tracking out of your hips there for me. Fingertips behind the knees. You're just going to roll down through the spine, draw the tummy muscles in, and then we're going to roll up nice and tall. Breathe out as you peel down one vertebrae onto the mat at a time. Relax the shoulders, and then breathe in, grow the spine nice and tall, sitting up out of those sit bones. 5 more. Roll down through the spine, tuck those bumps under. Grow the spine nice and tall. Good. Roll down through the spine, reaching up nice and tall. Draw the bumps under. Coming back up nice and tall. Good. I think we've got 3 more, don't we? Us Pilates people don't really know how to count, so last one. Roll down through the spine. Grow up nice and tall. Come forward into a little stretch. Let the bumps just come through. Bring them out nice and wide. Have a nice little stretch off in that position. And we'll come down and work that other side then. So we're going to come right down onto our sides. And we're going to make sure our hips are stacked, knees are stacked, ankles are stacked. Going to come right down and just start with our nice big book opener. So one hand on top of the other. Breathing in, outward breath. Lift that top hand away. Breathe in as you come back. Breathe out as you reach up over. Breathe in as you come back. Breathe out as you reach up over. Follow with your eyes, opening up that upper back. Breathe in as you come back. Big book openers, keeping those hips shining forward. Last 2. Nice. Then we're going to go for nice underneath. We're going to tip that top hip away. Draw the tummy muscles in for me. Knees and hips are stacked. Breathing in, outward breath. We're going to lift that top knee and back down. Draw up through the pelvic floor as we lift. Relax as you come back. Breathe out to lift, in to come back. Draw up through the core and pelvic floor. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift both feet and lift. Drawing it. Keep that little side lifted for me. Draw up through the pelvic floor as you come up. Breathe in to lift, out to come back. And we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax that foot down. Extend the right leg. Flex the foot. And we're going to try and lift for me. So starting in that climb and pointing the toes. Good. Kicking to the sky. And we've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give that a little rub there for me. We're going to come right up onto our sides then for me. Elbows tracking out of the shoulder. And then your knees and hips are stacked. You're going to flex that top foot towards you. Extend the right leg out. Reach up through that shoulder. Push out of it. Reach up through the side. We're going to lift and lower that leg. Keep the head in line. Look up towards the computer screen if that's what you're looking at. Draw the tummy muscles in to lift. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, one, we're going to kick it forward, squeeze it back. Kick forward, squeeze back, those glutes will be firing. They'll be screaming at you. Draw the core in. Good, and we got 3, 2, 1. Hold it there, little circles around, drawing a line around the inside of the hip. Push out of the shoulder for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Give that a little rub there for me. Bring them back to being stacked. Fingertips onto the ear for me. Push out of the shoulder. Breathe in, outward breath. Lift to hold and back. Lift to squeeze up through the core and back. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to just combine them. So extend that leg out, reach up, push out of the shoulder. Nice length in the around where the bumps are. Breathe in, outward breath to lift. Squeeze the bum to lift. Elbow down to the hip for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Give that a little rub off there for me. Come back there for me, and we're just going to go for a little glute stretch, dropping those to cross that leg over the top. Drop that leg to the side. Nice big deep breaths. And then switch legs for me. Drop to the side. 3 nice big deep breaths. And then we're going to come up into sitting. Reach forward, let the bumps come through. Breathe through your stretches, enjoy that view. And then you're going to come up nice and tall, stretch those shoulders off, stretch the neck off.